Definitely said. I think every person out there should run one cycle in their life just to try it. You know, maybe if you fucking have a heart attack and die, that's my bad. I didn't say it.
Togi and Clavicular is ruining the new generation. Let me explain. This video is inspired by an old Meezy video. I seen he made a video about steroids and the rise of niggas that's 19. I'm 19 by the way. Niggas that's 19, 18, some niggas 16 taking steroids and shit. And I blame Togi and Clavicular. I ain't gonna say they promoting it. Nah. Clavicular has said on stream that niggas should take trend, so he do be promoting this shit. As a 19-year-old, what do you need to take testosterone for? You're 19, your test should be high already. What is we doing, gang? But these niggas giving up the sauce, they giving up their cycles and what they taking a day. Trend, Blendazoid. I don't even know what this shit called, but I'm gonna play these clips. These niggas is ruining the new generation. Why is you 19, 20 taking steroids, gang? You just gotta trust the process. Niggas won't get jacked so fast.
Oh, okay, so roid cycle is 280 milligrams of testosterone a week. We do 40 milligrams of test propionate every single day. So that's kind of annoying. There's a lot of scar tissue from the daily pens, but I kind of like the test P. I don't like the long metabolites from like an ethane shit. A lot of people use P. The second thing that I use, or I'm going to use, this is the new cycle, not what I'm on now. What I'm going to use is 12.5 milligrams of Anavar a day. We're going to do 12.5 milligrams daily.
Like what? And they shoot this shit in their ass, by the way, y'all. Like what? You taking that, like 3 damn days? Bro, you do your heart. I know these niggas' hearts be pumping all day because your heart gotta work extra hard when you taking all this shit.
I'm gonna do 2 IU, let's do 4 IU of HGH every single day, right before we go to bed to avoid any of the blood glucose issues, right? 4 IU, fuck it, why would we do 2 IU when we can do 4 IU? We're doing 4 IU GH every single day.
Let me know in the comments, which was worse? The Andrew Tate, the red pill niggas, or these looks maxers? I'ma say the fucking looks maxers, my nigga. Andrew Tate wasn't pushing this shit. He was actually pushing niggas to stop taking vapes, stop smoking vapes. He was motivating niggas to just work out. You know, Andrew Tate natty. I don't think that nigga do steroids or roids. Like, this nigga was doing all this, promoting all this, saying like.
No one else is fucking, using steroids at 14 years old. That was
You use steroids at 14?
Yeah.
Damn. What, and you're still tall?
Yeah.
I thought, doesn't it mess with your height or no?
Yes. So what can happen is if you're taking, copious amounts.
I hope you capping 14. Like
Amounts of exogenous testosterone, you don't need that much testosterone. So your body's like, what the fuck are we going to do with all this shit? So there's an enzyme called the aromatase enzyme that is dealing with this excess of testosterone by converting it into estradiol. That's what gives bodybuilders these bloated faces, gynecomastia, the bitch tits, and closes the growth plates. But you could take a simple thing called an aromatase inhibitor to stop this process. That way you could have the height growth during the puberty.
Damn.
So
I should have done that.
Yeah.
I should have taken human growth hormone. That's not fair.
That's why people come at me. They're like, oh, you shouldn't be talking about this shit to a young audience. And I'm like, well, this is the only time that it fucking works.
That's true.
I've been in the gym for like 2 months, bro. How do I get like your gains, bro?
Dude, in 20 days on stage, you can make the same gains somebody would make a year and a half, naturally.
Don't you die if you do steroids, bro?
You don't need to take all of this, just like a little bit.
that's your problem right there, trying to get jacked too fucking fast when there's a progress. You don't want to watch your body get bigger and bigger slowly. Like, the fuck, you just won't get there, you just won't rush this bitch.
Takes trend to look average, alright? Boom. How about that? People really think his physique is good. I'd be mad if I took trend to look that small. Let's take a look at this guy's profile, let's see what he looks like. Everything this guy says is cringe.
Well, the second guy physique ain't that bad. I'd rather be built like the second guy than inject shit into my ass. Like, They already be scrawny, nigga, then put a needle in my ass, nigga.
Togi. It's Togi, like it's gotta be Togi. Everyone knows who Togi is, obviously.
Everyone's talking about Togi, bro. This is crazy. I have to talk to him. I interviewed a bunch of teenagers and asked them what influencers are talking about steroids or potentially promoting steroids, and the conversations have led me to here.
I'm not surprised.
Y'all see what I'm talking about? The nigga Togi just where everybody live in sin, but we also gonna get to Togi is going down a Christian path, and he's turning his life to God, which is good. You know what I'm saying, good. Round of applause. You know what I'm saying, he's steering away from this shit. Good.
I was on Togi's path, and I've turned, and I'm chasing Jesus Christ. In my life, since I was 14 years old, I've always wanted to get sober because I didn't want to be depressed. I didn't want to be hungover. Like, you feel really good, and then you feel really bad for even longer than you felt good for. And for some reason, I could not escape it. I always wanted to do more. But since following Jesus has been the only thing that's like truly made me want at my heart to be sober so I can be closer to God. And like the furthest I am from God is when I'm not sober.
Amazing. Because this nigga Togi also was doing drugs. See, niggas say he been doing drugs since 14. He used to do meth and Adderall. Like, bro. I told you Steve would do it. I said, told you Steve would do it. And Trainwrecks, they're the same people to me, bro. They both do Adderall. All three of them do Adderall. I think they do steroids because they both jacked and they both gambling addicts. Everybody be like, how Togi rich? I don't even know how this nigga rich. Togi. I know Steve would do it. He been grinding YouTube for years. Trainwreck's been streaming for years. I don't know where this Togi nigga come from. I'm just not finding out about Togi from a Steve Will Do It vlog. They did a duo vlog together.
Lucky am I that I have the opportunity to try and become a better man. In my journey chasing Jesus Christ and going sober, I'm in agony. Honestly, I'm miserable 24/7. But that's what it's all about. How lucky am I that I get to be in pain every single day because I'm on the pursuit of more.
Wow, I really want to get closer with God. But now I can confidently say on camera that I am Christian. Before I would never say something like that because I was too insecure about like, I don't know enough about it. I don't truly believe in God. And everyone's gonna judge me because it's like, how are you gonna say you're Christian and you do everything wrong?
Boy, this video about to get copyrighted out the ass. All these sounds, TikTok sounds, music. Hopefully they don't block this shit. I'm making this video, this shit, editing this shit might get blocked. All these damn copyrighted music.
Definitely said. I think every person out there should run one cycle in their life just to try it. You know, maybe if you fucking have a heart attack and die, that's my bad. I didn't say it, but for the most part,
I'm good, gang. This is what I'm saying. Yeah, this nigga did promote steroids. I said he ain't promote this shit. He did. Like, I'm cool. 5. I'm cool. Awfully cool.
New experiences are trying new things are really important to me, and steroids are something that can potentially benefit your life so much. I think everyone should try it.
Shit if the fucking children take steroids. Whoa, Togi, you can't fucking say that. Kids shouldn't do drugs. You know what? When I was a kid, I did a shit ton of drugs. And I'm fucking perfectly good up here. I've got all the screws cranked fucking tight.
Gang, what? Like, that's all I could look. Just a disgust look. Yeah, I did a lot of drugs as a kid, but I'm perfectly fine up here, though. What?
Do you remember the first time that you took steroids?
Yeah, I was 20. This is interesting. I took steroids because, well, I loved the gym, right? I loved working out. I loved getting jacked. And I wanted to be famous. And I was like, I need a shock factor. Like, I need something that, you know, like, really sets me apart from the regular gym goer. And I was like, dude, if I just take steroids and talk about how I'm doing steroids and show myself doing steroids, like, it's the perfect recipe for going viral because it has a community that's curious about it, that doesn't know much about it, has a community that loves it, that will like the video, and it has a community of haters.
Okay, so this how he blew up. Nigga was trying to be like Sam Sulek. All these niggas, so they taking it because these niggas trying to become content creators and get in the gym community. But trying to be like Sam Sulek. What's another nigga? Bradley Martin. I guess he's in that community. You know what I'm saying?
Such a short period of time, the gear is making my hair so thin. I'm getting horrible roid rage, like worse than I've ever. I mean, I broke up with my girlfriend. because she set an alarm too early in the morning. But I'm getting extremely shredded, dude. Check this out, bro.
This kid here is 16 years old, and that physique is not normal. That is not natural. He's taken a legal steroid that's been trending all over social media. So aside from this steroid called trenbolone, Zahid's taking a high dosage of testosterone and peptides that he's ordering off the gray market from China, and he's injecting.
Oh hell nah, that shit, boy, you gonna take that shit, you gonna order some of that shit and that shit gonna have fentanyl in it and you over, life over with. You ordering that shit from a China market, from China, oh hell no, boy you tweaking.
Himself. So here's a picture of him before he started his cycle, and look at the transformation in 9 months. Now there's a lot of talk about gear at the gym, I hear it all the time, and it didn't used to be like that. So I went online and found tons of content around steroid use, and that's how I found Zahid. He told me that he got into steroids because some of his favorite influencers were touting what this cocktail could do, and they're all jacked. He also said he's getting compliments left and right, and it feels good, so he's not gonna stop. I also spoke to his dad, who...
See what I'm talking about? Togi, Clavicular, ASU frat leader. That's the probably the influencers. He look it up to and see them niggas being jacked. They got money, they famous, like.
Who's worried, but he feels helpless because he only listens to the influencers and the misinformation out there. And it's really hard for any parent to counter, especially when you're talking about a teenage boy. Now, he's worried about the long-term health implications of all this, especially what it could do to a teenager, his heart, and his hormones. Now, Zahid told me that a lot of the warnings from doctors and the medical establishment about the harms of steroid use is all outdated, and that there's a bunch of new science and new studies that say that steroids can be taken safely as long as you do it properly. Like, he's got a coach who has him on a schedule and a protocol. But experts across the board say no way. This stuff is not for humans.
Well, make sure to comment, subscribe, and I'm out deuces. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all niggas gonna be playing, y'all gonna be on the GTA 6 loading screen, and y'all gonna get a sharp pain in y'all chest. The niggas just gonna croak. Make sure to comment, subscribe, and bro, deuces, bro. I see that shit on TikTok. Nigga said when I'm on the GTA 6 loading screen, but I get a sharp pain in my chest from Flintstone gummy I ate in 2013, and I die.